this road will not lead to faith.
Harry was actually the first missionary that this church ever supported.
Was Jesus had called to them.
Way back in the early 30s, he had this long trip to Africa and he had no money. He got on the boat and I think he told me he had $3 and that was it. Well, on the day that he sailed, about 60 people from Black Rock went down to New York to the harbor to say goodbye to him. And they had prayer together, and then each one shook hands with him, and each one had $1 in his hand. So when Harry sailed that evening, he had $60 and enough to pay the tips and to get started in Africa.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
There comes a time in every heart, a time of real decision, when we reach the point of choosing how we would live our lives. All our hopes, all our dreams will rise up from that moment, the moment we surrender and choose to follow Christ. He's been waiting all our lives to hear us say, I am yours, Lord, take my hand and lead the way. When you believe He's all you need, that will be your defining moment as you live your life, walking in His light, trusting Him completely.
Good morning and welcome to the 27th Annual Missions Conference.
When you believe He's all you need, that will be your defining moment as you live your life, walking in His light, trusting.
May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness falls, your heart will be true. You walk a lonely road.
Sono Fabio, figlio Maria.
Hallo, mein Name ist Hans Sverre.
Jeg kommer fra Norge. Vennene mine var
A descobrir que Deus ne peut pas me enseigner.
In Austria and in other areas in Europe, there's a resistance to the evangelical churches.
This has been truly a remarkable 60 years. Through all the things we've seen happening in our country and internationally, through the tragedies, we have seen God's faithfulness. We have witnessed what God has been doing through this church and our global missions program throughout the world. When I came here in 1997, I had the privilege of inheriting a great missions program from Pastor Allaby and from Doug Christgau. And together with you, the congregation, sending missionaries throughout the world, where we have over 50 missionaries scattered on most of the continents. 60 years from now, in 2077, what will the world look like? I don't think we know. But I do believe that the best years of the missions program still lies in our future, as you and I have the privilege of writing the next chapter in what God is doing at Black Rock Church.